CFLT just blasted almost 30 times, like it speed ran my entire career arc in one session. My people, we have a brand new volatility deity, and it demands premium.
Bro, CFLT ramped so hard, my heartbeat went level 2. I tried scalping the first reclaim and instantly forgot which way my hotkeys go. Pure muscle memory panic. My fingers rage quit risk management.
CFLT nearly 30 times and Jet still acts surprised he almost self-destructed. That thing was an opening drive landmine, not a personality test you volunteer for. You are not the main character. You are the liquidity.
Confluent actually had numbers, though. Data platform growth re-accelerating, margins expanding, volume off the chart. That is textbook gap and trend behavior, not random meme chaos for once. It earned the insanity.
Exactly. CFLT finally escaped mid-cap purgatory and went full chosen one. Clean gap, no chill, higher lows all morning. That first pullback was literally my community's group chat entrance exam. We graded in real time.
Entrance exam? I failed with bonus questions. I bought the third extension candle like a clown. Spread was wider than my impulse control and I still clicked buy. My stop was just emotional support.
Trading tip number 1. If the stock has already multiplied more than 10 times, your job is to wait for a real pullback, not cosplay liquidity geyser. You are not front-running. You are funding exits.
Speaking of multiplying, CVNA just did Cinderella speed dating with every short seller on earth, over 12 times, and still acting like gravity is optional. The Carvana comeback saga refuses to die. It just keeps rolling new chapters.
CVNA's balance sheet glow-up is real, though. Deleveraging, better used car spreads, macro tailwind. But intraday, that was pure squeeze fuel. Every tick higher forced more covers. Textbook feedback loop insanity.
I shorted CVNA for like 12 seconds. Instantly cried, flipped long, then revenge shorted the top that was not the top. My P&L looked like a hard monitor with caffeine poisoning.
Trading tip number 2. If a stock is already more than 5 times off the lows, you are not early. You are the confetti cannon. You show up when the party favors come out, not when they lay the foundation.
Nah, see, my people rose CVNA from dumpster fires to deluxe valuations. We were buying when analysts said terminal decline. And now those same folks are on TV pretending they believed all along. The revisionist prophecy is wild.
On days like this, with average volatility around 71%, you honestly do not need to chase 12 times monsters. One clean opening range breakout in something sane pays the bills. Sanity scales better than hype.
Sane? You mean like Sky casually going 9 times and teleporting between levels? That chart moved like my internet lag when my landlord microwaves dinner. Every candle was a jump scare.
Sky is the communications clown car of the day. Tiny float, rumor mill spinning, every breakout morphing into a liquidity trap within minutes. It is not a trend. It is a trap with marketing.
PSKY is where degenerates see a chat screenshot and sprint. Low float plus social sentiment overdose equals instant halts and spiritual lessons. That is pilgrimage behavior for bag holders.
For PSKY, you either scalp the first clean breakout or you sit and watch. There is no heroic averaging on a name that can jump multiple points in a single candle. That is how accounts time travel to zero.
I tried to just watch PSKY, then my hand rebelled and hit buy. That thing reversed so fast my risk plan filed for separation. Legally, we are on different charts now.
Jet treating every low float like a dating app swipe. No plan, just vibes and regret. This is why I keep telling you. Fewer trades, cleaner A+ setups, more screenshots of green bills.
Meanwhile, Flex quietly pumped more than 8 times, and nobody in chat cared because it did it like a responsible tech company instead of an explosion. Steady trends get 0 emojis, just rent money.
Flex was beautiful. Manufacturing and supply chain name rev rating after guidance and margin surprise. Strong volume, trend all day. That was the grown-up trade, while everyone chased circus names. Boring made the paycheck.
Grown-up trade? It moved like a slow hoverboard compared to CFLT. I kept closing Flex for tiny wins, then re-entering the monsters like a volatility addict. My brain only releases dopamine on halts.
That right there is the problem. Traders treat steady trends like vegetables and parabolic nonsense like dessert. Newsflash, your account needs more broccoli and less deep-fried gamma.
Speak for yourself. My movement thrives on dessert. Flex is like the side salad you order to pretend you care. Then you slam CFLT cheesecake with option sprinkles. Risk calories. Do not count on green days.
We should at least mention ALAB before Toro turns this into a risk management sermon he does not follow. 9% pop, but clean continuation after earnings. That was textbook for scaling without drama.
Yeah, ALAB moved like a civilized person. Single-digit gap, hold the level, grind. Honestly perfect for size when everything else is fire. And of course I sized the fire instead.
Exactly. Names like ALAB and CRH are where you build the day. Then you sprinkle tiny lotto size into wild things instead of the other way around. Size your edge, not your ego.
Bro, we have CIEN blasting more than 5 times. You ripping over 7 times. RKLB and CELH all screaming. And Grizz wants to talk rock company rotations? This is why chat calls you Grandpa Stop Loss and not Daddy Momentum.
Grandpa Stop Loss has something the CFLT cult does not. A retirement plan that is not just more leverage. My risk curve actually ends somewhere other than margin call.
Also remember, BMNR quietly went more than 5 times in financials. When banks move like that, it usually means someone mispriced risk in a spectacular way. That is not just fun. That is a macro alarm bell.
Spectacular mispricing is basically my trading journal subtitle. I skipped BMNR because I was still emotionally trapped inside a used cult that would not exit my brain. My mental stop loss never filled.
Let us not forget SATS still playing orbital ping pong after that contract buzz. Every reopen was like rolling dice on your future net worth. True believers aged 5 years per halt.
SATS, PSKY, all these communication rockets. Great for tiny probes off clear levels. Terrible for ego. If you size like a hero, they teach you humility fast. You either scale out or tap out.
Big picture. With sentiment this bullish and volatility around 71%, best edge is still tighten your A setup list, pre-plan exits, and stop inventing trades mid-spike. Discipline is the only hedge you actually control.
Lightning round time, let us go. CFLT tomorrow either flags and adds another 5 times or becomes a high-speed bag holder factory. No middle lane, just moon or crater.
My CFLT prophecy. Modest consolidation, then surprise squeeze where someone upgrades it and calls it the new cloud backbone. My movement will clip the breakout or perish trying. Offerings to the liquidity gods are ready.
My CFLT take is mean reversion. First hour fake strength, then slow bleed. Ideal short only if it fails a key level and volume dies. Otherwise I am watching from the sidelines. Sometimes not trading is the pro trade.
CVNA for me is binary. Either continuation squeeze toward prior resistance if rates stay calm, or brutal air pocket back into the range. I only touch it on clear intraday structure. No structure, no trade.
I predict PSKY or SATS holds at the exact moment I say I am done trading them. Then I relapse with one more scalp and write another motivational quote on my risk rules. My journal is just red flags and coping mechanisms.
Final call, my people. Tomorrow, someone like Flex or CIEN becomes the boring trend that prints while the timelines scream about the next rocket. Choose steady bread over lottery tickets, or at least split the plate so the rent gets paid.